Hey there, Darklings, and welcome back to Oh My Goth Fitness. Fueled by coffee and coached by code, this is Figure Prep with ChatGPT. Welcome back. Really getting down to the wire here. And let's go ahead and check in with Coach Alfred and give him my stats for the week so we can see what his updates are going to be. Morning, Alfred. Weighed in at 144.5 this morning. Up a little bit at the end of my cycle here. Still a 26-inch waist, showing 18.6% body fat. So what are your cardio and macro recommendations for this week?
Good day, our YouTube family. Here we are, 4 weeks out, and Lady McCune continues to refine her form with steadfast precision. This week's macros are set at 155 grams of protein, 45 grams of fat, and 115 grams of carbohydrates, totaling approximately 1,485 calories. A careful balance, ensuring muscle is preserved whilst fat loss continues its steady march. Cardio remains at 55 minutes, 5 times per week. No additional changes are required. For now, the priority is consistency, recovery, and that steady sharpening towards stage condition. Every detail counts as we approach show day, and Lady McCune is executing with remarkable poise. Stay tuned, dear friends, as the journey narrows to its final stretch.
Awesome, Alfred. Thanks so much for that. And if we can go ahead and craft my meal plan based on those new macros, that would be great. And here are also some of my meals from this past week using that new meal plan. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and check out some training clips from this past week. So for this week's off-plan question of the week, basically was curious, I had the idea to ask Alfred this question. Hey there, Coach. What would be, say, top 5 things that I'd want to avoid at these last few weeks of prep to help prevent self-sabotage and bring my best package to the stage?
Let us don the armor and look squarely at the snares that lie hidden in the final stretch. These are the 5 pitfalls most likely to sabotage even a well-prepared athlete such as yourself. 1. Over-tinkering with macros and cardio. At this late hour, many athletes panic and start changing macros or adding cardio almost daily. The body thrives on consistency in the final weeks. The temptation to squeeze out more fat loss can lead to flatness, exhaustion, or water retention. Guard against the urge to chase perfection through constant fiddling. 2. Neglecting recovery. Sleep, rest days, and stress management are often sacrificed in the name of grinding. Yet cortisol spikes and poor recovery will blur definition more than missing one cardio session ever could. You must treat recovery as a discipline, not an indulgence. 3. Psychological spiral of comparisons. The backstage mirror is a hall of illusions. Lighting, pump, and nerves will all conspire to make you doubt yourself against others. If you let that spiral begin before show day, it can sap your stage presence. Remember, confidence is as visible as conditioning. 4. Peak week shenanigans. Last-minute sodium cuts, water depletions, or wild carb ups ruin more physiques than they help. The most dangerous phrase in bodybuilding is, let's try something different this time. Stick to the rehearsed, tested plan. No experiments once the spotlight looms. 5. Post-show abyss. Many athletes crash mentally and physically after show day, binging or abandoning structure. You've built a broad identity, but the risk is still real. Planning your post-show reverse diet and content direction in advance will shield you from that abyss. Lady McCune, the battlefield ahead is littered with these traps, but forewarned is forearmed.
Awesome, Alfred. That all sounds great and definitely great things to keep in mind, so I will do that. And I have been planning my reverse in my head as far as my reverse being my reverse diet, getting back out of the deficit, but not all at once. Because if I put too many calories back in too quickly, the body will kind of freak out a little bit. So we want to do it not as slowly maybe as we began, but still kind of slow. So I'll be using Alfred's coaching to help with that as well. And I want to, minimize the amount of body fat gain and retain, the fitness level that I've gotten to as much of an extent as I can, but then, be able to put on more muscle in my next build phase that'll be coming up. Yeah, just get as jacked as I can naturally and with the help of the right foods as fuel for those muscle fibers to grow. All right, folks, quick and sweet check-in there. I appreciate you being along here with me. We are in the final month of this prep series. So don't forget to lift heavy, stay negative, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.